Hey, so I thought this would be a good time to reintroduce myself. I'm Kiran, your spiritual bestie, and I knew for a very long time my purpose was to be a healer, an intuitive guide, and I've always just been really interested in spirituality. I'm going to backtrack to my name, Kiran. That is my first name and the middle name that I was given when I was born. And Megha Kiran in Hindi, which is where my parents are from, India, translates to a storm and then a ray of light. So this naturally became my spiritual name when I started making videos and creating content, but I think it speaks to part of my purpose. There are a lot of things we're going through in life, especially at this period of time in 2025, that feel like storm clouds. It feels like a big storm, right? It feels like the past 5 years has been a lot of shifts and changes and disruptions and things that just don't feel good coming out and things happening that are negative. And this is something that a lot of people are going through. Even if it's not physical shifts in your life, maybe it's a lot of mental things. Maybe a lot of things are opening your heart, breaking you down, breaking you open in ways you never had before. That is what we're going through as a collective, and the ray of light that I'm bringing is just to talk about how we're connected to the universe, to talk about the normalcy of what you're going through, and to talk about the purpose of it. So, of course, there is no set reason people should be suffering or going through things, but in some way, shape, or form, it's as if our soul is leveling up, it's as if our consciousness is expanding, and even in the really dark moments, we're able to get closer to the universe, to God, to spirit, to your higher self, to literally anything you want to define it as. But these are the moments that are the turning point, the breaking point. And although I've gone through a lot throughout my life that made me spiritual, I would say the past 5 years has been the most intense, but it has also awoken me to myself, back home, back to who I am, back to where I came from. And this has included a lot of energy healing. This has included a lot of meditating, a lot of journaling, a lot of really diving into myself to understand the energies around me. So the more I dug within, the more I was able to understand what was happening in my external world, and hence a series of big and major life changes happened for me, including getting married, moving, having kids, quitting the corporate world. All of that kind of happened in the span of 5 years. Within that, there was also traumatic events. My stepmother passed away. My dad got sick and is currently in a nursing home. So there has been a lot of shifts and changes in my life that has brought me to the position I am today, which is not only to lift and uplift the people in my life, including my kids and my parents, but it's also to show others that there is a lot more happening than what we're seeing on the surface. And everything is really happening for a reason. Right now, we are going through a big turning point. 2025 has been the breaking point for a lot of us. There have been a lot of internal shifts that have happened, and it has not been easy. We are really waiting for things to come in for us. We're waiting for the new, but we're also still experiencing and letting go of old energies. So as we're simultaneously stepping into the new, but also kind of in the old energies and who we're trying to let go of, things are going to feel a little crazy. It's a really good time to take moments to meditate, to take moments to yourself, to take moments to going on a walk, moving your body, focusing on what you're consuming in your body. This is a good time to look inwards to help you navigate these shifts. So I hope that helped. I'm Megan Kiran. I'll see you next time. Can't wait to have more chats with everyone. Namaste.